That, I mean, it's not a very special day. Okay, we've already had troubles. Okay, let me be honest, okay? First and foremost, I'm gonna pretend like nobody's here because that usually goes better, okay? Honestly, it usually goes better when nobody's here. But okay, I'm the most frustrated I've ever been at this goddamn streaming shit, okay? And we're at the best point of our streaming career right now, okay? So far. So far this is the highest point of our streaming career, and I've never been more frustrated, okay? Well, maybe not at streaming itself. Streaming is fine. Streaming is one of the most beautiful things you can do on this earth, okay? It welcomes you. It like opens you up to the world. You know what I mean? When it opens you up to the people, the atmosphere around you. It opens you up to, just everybody, people you wouldn't have met
Okay.
before,
Well, maybe
you
not.
meet and, things just, they go from there really. But I'm getting pissed off, okay? I'm getting pissed off at this goddamn motherfucking YouTube bullshit, okay? How the fuck are we gonna get views, guys? How the fuck are we gonna get views? So we have to figure that out, okay? Right now, our main plan is to blow up and act like we don't know nobody, okay? After that, it's get views, okay? Plan A, get views, or step one, get views. Step two, act like we don't know nobody, okay? That's the plan. What's going on today? What's going on today? That's a good question. Honestly, I have nothing planned. I have nothing planned, okay? Today, we're just going to behave like we would back in the olden days when I would stream to only myself, okay? So the thing is that this is probably look, you ever think about how this is the youngest you're ever going to be in your entire life? Okay, this is the youngest you're ever going to be. This is the most energy I'm ever going to have, okay? And right now, we have to use that energy for good. We have to use that energy to do something amazing, okay? So what can we do that's amazing? We have to think. Subnautica. I don't have it installed. Subnautica. He always wants the Subnautica. Okay. What if we, instead of doing that, what if we fell in love? Okay. What if we tried? We have to come up with ideas. Okay. We have to come up with ideas because right now, I'm not gonna lie. I wake up and I'm pissed. Okay. I'm pissed right now. I'm pissed. Okay. I'm pissed. I'm angry. Load state. Oh shit, Jesus, it's loud, it's loud, it's loud, it's loud. Help, 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 help. Yo, I'm back. What up, Cool T Gamer 66703? What is up? Today we're just playing Crash Bandicoot Warped. We're going to our default state. You could definitely do a horror game sometime. You think so? You think a horror game? What horror game would be good?
Right. Now you've gone and done it. Them crystals are mine.
Look at this goddamn Australian dingo dial. Okay, walk in. Lock in for this. Okay, if you were a penguin, would you try to fly? That's a question you need to ask yourself and anyone you meet. Because the thing is that this is a question that reveals more than you can know. Okay, it reveals what the fuck is going on. Okay, this is the boss. How do we play? Okay, but because the thing is that if you're a penguin and you try to fly, you might think that's stupid. That's dumb. You know what I mean? What do you mean? If I was a penguin, I tried to fly, I would die. Okay, like penguins can't fly, and that's the thing. If you are a penguin and you believe you can't fly, you're not a dreamer, okay? Jesus. And the thing is I'm a dreamer, so I'm flying. I'm like Icarus flying to the sun, okay? My wings may melt, but God, will I shine bright like a diamond. Rihanna. Who remembers Rihanna? What happened to Rihanna? Where'd she go? I would be a fat penguin, so no. See, this motherfucker is not a dreamer. He's not a dreamer, ladies and gentlemen. He believes in the limitations of his body. Me, I do not. Me, I do not. I believe in one thing and one thing. Okay, I believe in a few things. First and foremost, I believe that if I was a penguin, I'd be able to fly.
Right at the button.
Okay.
Gonna make toast.
I'm gonna go toast. Okay, what accent is that? Okay. First, you just run around in circles, okay? You just run around in circles and you dodge it. Then he does... What does he do next? Okay, he blasts you. He blasts. Okay, then you gotta get in there. Okay, get in there. Hold on. You gotta get in there. Okay, Jesus, okay, okay. Okay, beat his ass. That's exact... Okay. Okay. We understand the Dingodile gameplay loop. The thing is about Crash Bandicoot is that he's kind of a fool. Like, if you look at him move, look at him. He just looks idiotic. Kind of like me. Anyways. Okay, dodge. 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 Oh, these are getting close. Okay, dodge, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Dodge, oh my god. Okay, whoop him. Okay, but how is everybody doing today? Cool T Gamer, how are you doing today? You would be a fat penguin, I know that for sure. Heinz, my lovely, my dear Heinz, how are you doing today? Oh, jeez. God damn it. Okay, I think we have to start over. It's a damn shame. Because I'll tell you. So yesterday I spent a good portion... So yesterday I called out of work, okay? I was sick, okay? I'm not going into that place, okay? They can't make me. I refuse to be a slave anymore, okay? I am my own master. I'm taking the shackles off my legs, my arms, and my neck, and I am taking back my freedom. One step at a time. One stream at a time, we will take back our freedom. But then we will be audience captured, so then we'll just do what the audience wants us to do, and we'll become a different type of slave. But, that being said, I called out for my job, because I was like, I'm not going into work, okay? They can't make me, they can't force me. I have paid sick time, okay? There is no culture that can make me come in here. You know, I just don't believe in it, okay? But yesterday, I decided to do a lot of editing, okay? So I got a lot of editing done. Please. How am I getting hit? Okay, that was my fault. That was my fault. We can admit that that was my fault. That was not good. Okay. But yesterday I did a lot of editing. That's what I did, okay? And the thing is that, okay, I love editing, okay? I put my heart and soul into it. I put all of my body weight, you know what I mean? I rest all of my body weight onto the edit. You know, I believe in the edit. I do everything I can, okay? Everything I can to make it the best clip, best video in the history of all my videos, okay? The thing is that I don't fucking understand what works and what doesn't work, okay? We gotta figure that out, okay? I know we're having the meta discussion of what works, what doesn't. You know what I mean? But that's the only thing on the mind. I think I need to go live more life, like Drake said, okay? I need to be like Drake. Okay, I need to be like Drake. We could all learn a thing or two from Drake. Does anybody remember when he was... The style that you're currently posting is best on YouTube. Wait, which style? Okay, dodge. Okay, this is our last fight. Come on, please. Okay, should we... No, don't try now. Don't try... Oh, Jesus. Okay, lock in, lock in. Okay, go for it. No, 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 no. Go for it. Bang. The style that you're currently posting is best on YouTube. The daily updates. Yes, the daily updates, I feel like those are a waste of time right now. Because they're doing poorly on YouTube. To jump twice is high, press X button to jump, and then press X button again at the top of the jump. Okay, press triangle to continue. Do our little dance. Do our little dance. That's what I do. Yes, the daily updates, I feel like, are best on YouTube. I do agree, even though they're getting less views. Look, the thing is that we have... Okay, look. What I'm realizing is that I'm putting a lot of my value, my personal value, into how well we're doing views-wise. And we can't do that. We have to put our personal value into something else. So I think I'm going to start crocheting or knitting. And I'm going to see what my personal... And I'm going to see if that improves my personal value. Okay, anyways, we're on to Warped 3. So we hate underwater levels. We know that for sure. We just want to find the Coco level, to be honest with you. Where's Coco? Is there no Coco level? They hate me? They hate me because they ain't me. Okay, there's no Coco level. Let's just do this one. Fuck it. Jump in.
Well,
Oh, he's
he
ugly.
wasn't far for a pair of fuzzy
It's
marsupials.
Jafar. It's blue
I
Jafar.
am Dr. Nefarious Tropy, master
Nefarious.
of time and creator of the very time twister machine you see before you. Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex have
Uka
sent me to
Uka.
end this little charade, so you won't be leaving my area
Oh shit,
with the
hold on.
crystals. I swear it.
Alright, walk in. Okay, the key is to get every box. Okay, we want every box. Remember that. Okay, we're going for the every box run. Ooh, we got a double jump now, bro. That's hype. That is hype. Are there boxes over here? No. There's no boxes over there. So yes, the thing is that we have a lot to do. Okay, we have a lot to do. Okay, today, I'm not reading chat. Oh my god, I keep opening things on my computer. Hold on. Everybody hold. Everybody hold. Everybody hold. Thing is, I'm not reading chat. Screw this. Okay, I'm sorry, Heinz. I'm sorry. But we must take a moment for ourselves. We must take a moment for ourselves and really dig deep and really find out what we're made of. How did I die? Get your mouse off the screen. We have to find out what we're made of, who we are at our core, beyond streaming, and beyond this, beyond life itself. Like, what is the truth of my nature? The truth of my nature, okay? What is it? You know what I mean? It could be that inside I'm Aaron. You know, that's my real name. It could be that I'm Aaron, or it could be that I'm him Hamstar, right? Who am I at the end of the day? When I go to bed, who am I? Am I a streamer? Am I just a man? Am I beyond that? Am I something greater? What is inside of me, okay? What is inside of me? That's what I asked myself. Last night, my brother came into my room. I said, what's inside of me? And he said, shh. He said, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble. And I said, what's going on? What's going on? He said, shh. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You like it. You like it. I said, okay. And I went back to sleep. Pleasantly, I might add. Pleasantly, I might add. Anyways, I don't really like scorpions. They're not for me. Okay, owned. But yes, we have to figure out who we are deep down at the end of the day. Because once we can do that, okay, this whole thing about life, besides, you know, how did I die there? Okay, this whole thing about life, it's about finding yourself. It's about finding yourself and milking yourself. Okay, first you find yourself, you dig deep, you look inside of yourself, and you find, you know, you find a resource there, you find a pool there, you know, and then you gotta milk it, okay? You have to milk yourself in this life, okay? Because once you find out your true nature, your true juice, you find out, like, you find the teat of your potential. You find out that so you have potential, and you find the teat. And then you must milk that potential teat, for all it's worth. So that's what we're doing today, is we're trying to find our teat. Beyond that, so I live with my parents. We all know this. We're 29, living with our parents, streaming every day for the next 365 days. That's true. Those are all true things, okay? These are factual things. We wouldn't, if somebody asked us, we said, yes, that's factual, okay? And the question is, how many boxes can we get? There's 19 boxes. So we all know that's factual. Okay. We know that to be true. Please. We know that to be true. What was I saying? Oh, but today, my parents, they left for Walmart. They said, we're going to Walmart. Do you need anything? Of course, me being the man I am, I say no. I don't need anything. Because what would I need? What can I need that I don't already have, truth be told? I have shelter. I have a bangin' bod. I have a loyal audience who loves me dearly, and I love them. In a platonic way, of course. So I said, no, I don't need anything. And then they said, do you want anything from Dairy Queen? And I said, that is something I need. So I said, I want an Oreos Reese's Blizzard. And so I'm waiting for that. I'm patiently waiting for my Oreos Reese's Blizzard, okay? Because once I get that, I think this day will turn around. I think my life will turn around. And I think we'll find purpose again, okay? I think we'll find purpose in the Oreo Blizzard milkshake. Because for a moment, I will be, my mind will be occupied, my body will be occupied, my senses, my soul, things of that nature. So how do we get this box, though? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. There we go. Oh, Jesus, that was scary. Okay, 19 boxes, easy. Easy peasy. Without you, I couldn't have done it. Who's watching? Who's watching? We're not even looking at the chat, okay? We refuse. Today is not the day. How did we miss that? Okay. Anyways, what else? How am I getting so many fucking Woompas, bro? Woompa Woompa. Anyways, what about those orange men from the one movie? You know what I mean? You guys ever seen that? Those orange guys? What are they called? I actually forgot. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. What are they? What are those people? Can we call them people? Do they like being called people? What are they, though? Isn't an it? I can't tell. How did that? We have to look that up. What are they called? What are the things from Willy Wonka called? What are the orange men from Willy Wonka called? Oompa Loompa. Jesus. Okay. So, you know, I think I've met an Oompa Loompa. Okay. It's not going well. I think I've... Get your mouse off the screen, by the way. I think I've met an Oompa Loompa before. Now, I don't think he identified as one, but I think that's what he was. And it's not because he's short. I'm short, okay? I'm very short. But it's more so because just his nature and characteristics were that of an Oompa Loompa. Now, this man, again, he wasn't orange. He didn't have green hair. How am I... What angle am I moving at? What is happening? Okay. He wasn't orange. He didn't have green hair. He wasn't short. He was particularly stout. But, you know, he wasn't... You know... He wasn't an Oompa Loompa in terms of physical characteristics, okay? But in the way he behaved was Oompa-like, okay? It was Oompa-like. And so I knew this man... This is bullshit. I knew him in high school, actually, so I wouldn't... So, you know, I think characterizing him as a man is kind of disingenuous, because he's more of a boy. You know what I mean? Like, you may think, like, oh, I'm 16, I'm a teenager, I'm a young man, and that is true, but really, you don't turn into an adult until you're about, I don't know, 26? That's when you turn into an adult. So I've only been an adult for 3 years, okay? I've only been an adult for 3 years. And you know, I'm still learning everything that goes into being an adult. For instance, I don't do my taxes. I refuse to do my taxes. I just don't think it's necessary. Why would I? It's not something I've agreed to do. I don't answer phone calls. I think those are for idiots, quite frankly. Who's calling me? And at this point in my life, I don't believe in mail. I don't believe in it. Okay, I know I get mail. I don't believe in opening it or responding to it. Okay, and the reason being, why do I have to open the mail if they're the ones who sent it to me? Okay, it's like if you give somebody a gift. Okay, you buy a gift and you say, here's the gift. They don't have to accept the gift. Okay, they don't have to. Now, is it rude to not accept the gift? Yes, in our culture, it's very rude. Also, see that? That's what hard work pays. That's how hard work pays off. It's very rude to not accept a gift. But the thing is that, sorry, I checked chat for 1 second, and I lost all control. I lost all mental control. I lost all my faculties. I'd like to get back to having control. Also, I hate when he does the dance. Like, why does he do a pelvic thrust? The thing is that back in the day when I was a child, pelvic thrusting was a very common experience, okay? And look, that sounds weird. Why was he pelvic thrusting as a child? But I feel like in this day and age, when you see somebody dance, you don't see pelvic thrust as much. I think that's accurate, and I think most people would agree with that. I think if you don't agree with that, you're not keeping up with media, and you're not up on pop culture as much as I am. So I think that's one thing to think about. Okay, lock in for the game. This is a hard level. You can tell because there's lava. Also, I remember these little corrupted... What are these? Are these fish? Get your mouse off the screen, by the way. What are those fish? I remember looking at those as a child. I mean, mildly scared. Okay, mildly... I was fearful of them. Because what are the implications? Because the thing is that if you look closely, it looks like Crash himself, does it not? Look at his eyes. Look at the color palette. It looks like Crash. Like, let's do a side-by-side. Okay, don't hit me. Let's do a side-by-side comparison. It looks like me, doesn't it? And the implications of that are, one, are there GMO Crash Bandicoots in this world? That's the question you have to ask. I know a couple people who have been infected by GMO, okay? They have been infected by GMO, okay? Because you think GMO is just something that we do to our agriculture, our crops, our fruits and vegetables, maybe our animals. But no, there are people who have been GMO'd, okay? I'm not one of them. You can tell by the cut of my jib and the sweat on my brow. You can tell that I am an authentic 100% organic American. You can tell that. I shouldn't have to explain it to you. I will, if necessary, but I shouldn't have to explain it to you. You can just tell. But there are other people who are not organic. They are GMO. Okay? Just like these little Crash Bandicoot fish. And so I wonder where they... As a kid, I wondered where they came from. I wondered what implications. Is somebody experimenting on Crash Bandicoot or Crash Bandicoots? Is Crash Bandicoot an evolved form of a fish? Right? Where did he come from? How did he get his fur? Presumably he has fur. Presumably... If you look at him, because he has hair, I'm pointing at it. He has hair on the top of his head, and he has eyebrows. Now, I don't know of any aquatic creatures with hair or eyebrows, specifically eyebrows. I don't think they have eyelashes either. Now, you might say, what about a manatee or a walrus? And I would say that's a different story. Now, what is this? We have... You know, this looks like my girlfriend. Anyways, back to the game. Okay. So we get the lizard. We get the lizard. Okay, the lizard is here. And we lost our lizard girlfriend. And we lost our Ooga Booga mask. Okay, today's not going... Wait, you can break these? What the fuck? Okay, we're learning things that they don't teach you in grade school, I'll tell you that. So yes, be careful of any GMO people out there. Because there are levels to this. There are levels to this. There is organic humans, which is what I am. I'm all organic. Then there's GMO humans, okay? And those are the people you're going to run into. You know, you might call them NPCs. Sometimes we call them NPCs, but they're not NPCs because it's more so like organic NPC GMO. Okay, GMO is a step above NPC or a step below, really, because organic is the highest level of human. Okay, organic, born and raised, grass-fed, open pasture. That's kind of what I am. Anyways, NPC, those are just your run-of-the-mill people. You know what I mean? You run into them all the time. You know, you see them at the Walmart, you see them at the Fry's, when you're getting ice cream, when you're doing your taxes. Those are the people, okay? Those are the majority of society. Then you have GMO. Now, GMO people, they're actually a step above NPCs because they're more interesting, okay? But they are genetically modified. They have been psyoped. Their brains have been taken over by social media and the news conglomerate, and they're losing their minds slowly. Okay, so that's GMO. That's GMO. And then above that, last but not least, you have lizard people. And the lizard people, often people think they're the ones who rule society. Okay, and many of them do rule society. Okay, you have Mark Zuckerberg. He is definitely a lizard. Okay, you can just see when you look into his nostrils. Okay, you can see that he is a cold-blooded man, okay? Because he has slits for nostrils. I don't know if you have to look closely to notice these things, but you know what I mean? Like, you might not be looking close enough. But okay, so there's Mark Zuckerberg. He's a lizard. And there are also other lizards, okay? And some of them rule society, some of them don't. So I would just pay attention to that. Belly flop. I would pay attention to that and take this information how you will and take it with you into your day-to-day affairs, okay? Because when you go to work today, when you go to school, when you're checking out at the Fry's, at the Bashes, you know what I mean? At the Aldi's if you're in Europe, you know, you have to consider, is the person I'm interacting with an NPC? Are they a GMO? Are they grass-fed? Are they organic? or are they a lizard? Okay, so you have to think about that. Once you can start classifying people like that, trust me, a lot of things open up for you. A lot of things. Anyways. My stomach hurts. I've had too much caffeine today. And not enough food. So one thing about this challenge, okay, because you think, like, streaming every day, it's easy. It's not. It's not. Trust me. Life. What is this? Why do we... What is this? What does this mean? Resume. Why is this here? Why is this here? What do they want from us? Okay, anyways, sorry. I'm getting distracted by the light. Anyways, why can't I do it? Okay, Jesus. Perfect. We got all the boxes. It was a suggestion. It was a suggestion of a belly flop. Anyways, you might think this challenge is easy. You know what I mean? All you do is wake up every day and talk into a microphone, okay? Now that seems easy. That seems like something you could do, and I would encourage you to do it. Okay, I would encourage you to wake up, speak into the microphone. Now that is an option. That is an option. But hold on, what is happening? But get your mouse off the screen. I'd recommend trying it. Okay, I'd recommend trying speaking into a microphone. But what I would also recommend is look, we lost a thought. We looked at chat again. We looked at chat. We realized we have no chatters, and life is not going as we anticipated. And we've lost all will to live again. We've lost all will to live. Oh, are those speed boosts? Okay, remember you have to get every single box. Oh, shit. Damn it. This is going to be harder than it looks, guys. Heinz, are you still here? I have to sneeze, bro. I have to sneeze so bad. Jesus, okay. We're sneezing and dreaming. Yes, I will always be here. Now, that is the only thing that matters to me. My dear viewer Heinz. My dear viewer Heinz. Anyways, hold on. Alt-tab. How does this... Oh, my God. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. We have to re-upload this goddamn short onto YouTube. The Who's Bonnie Blue short, for some reason, it has, like, 6 views on YouTube. Sometimes they just do that, though. Sometimes they just be doing that. Is it because I uploaded it from my phone? That's the question. That's the question you have to ask yourself. That's the question you have to pay attention to. But I'm wondering, because I'm trying to figure this out, okay? And honestly, when I'm trying to figure something out, I get frustrated. I get mad, and I want to destroy the universe itself. If I could take the universe, crush it into my hands, and crush it into a little ball, I would throw it at your head, okay? I would throw it at your head and, you know, go from there, really. But hold on. Everybody hold. Everybody hold. Delete forever. Yes, delete forever. I don't need it anymore. I've moved past it. I've taken what I've needed. I took what I needed, and now I can move on, okay? I've learned from my mistakes. I've grown as a human. And now we'll continue to upload this YouTube short and see if it works. Because otherwise, I'm going to have to fix the YouTube short. I'm going to have to make something more interesting, okay? What is this? Okay, I'm getting one-tapped by YouTube Shorts. Sorry. Getting distracted. Anyways, I wonder if I shave my head, okay, do you think we'd get more or less views? That's my question to you. If I shaved my head, do you think we'd get more or less views? Because I can do it, okay? I was thinking about doing it anyways. I'm not going to do it, but I was thinking about it, okay? I was considering it. Because the thing is that I haven't cut my hair in about 10 years, okay? And you might be thinking, why hasn't it grown anymore? Why hasn't it grown past? Probably more, but you'll have to upload a clip. Yes, of course, we'll have to upload a clip. It's always about the clips. Hey, what's good, man? Literally come after watching your video. Mucha738. How's it going? How's it going? Things are going well for me, I'll tell you that. Today, we're going to get a... What's it called? A Blizzard from Dairy Queen. That's what we're waiting on. Somebody's bringing me a Blizzard, and by somebody, I mean my parents. They're bringing me a Blizzard. Hold on, I'm just on my phone. I'm texting your mom. Okay, I'm texting your mom. She wants to know when I'm coming over tonight. And I told her, sorry, I'm busy streaming. And I wouldn't want to do that to her son. Or her daughter. Or her they, them. I don't know what you identify as. Anyways, back to the damn game. Mucha, which short did you see? Oh, shit, it's coming already. Okay. Speed boost. Speed boost. Get that. Get that. Speed boost. Lock in. Please, 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 please. Speed boost. How did we miss boxes? How do we miss boxes, bro? This game is rigged. This game is rigged. The goal is to get the boxes, and this game is rigged. AI viewer streamboo.com. Everybody remember that. Everybody remember that. The thing is, we have to pee really bad. We have to pee really bad. But we might just hold it. Nah, I watched a video about a stream you made. Okay, interesting, interesting. Yeah, those daily updates, left a comment as well. Oh, hell yes, hell yes. We love a comment. Did you recommend a game? Maybe we'll play it. Hey man, you're doing great. I don't know a lot about streaming, so I don't know if this will be helpful, but I think, okay, hold on, we're reading it live on stream. Hey man, you're doing great. What do you sound like, by the way? Do you have a high-pitched voice or a low-pitched voice? Let's reenact your comment. When you were typing this, what did you think you sounded like? What did you think you sounded like? That's my question to you. Because I'll do it right now. We can RP your comment. And we'll see how you sounded. Here, we'll RP this. We'll RP this. Okay, I'm going to think you sounded like this. Hey, man, you're doing great. Keep it up. I don't know a lot about streaming, so I don't know if this will be helpful, but I think you could get some good pointers from another streamer named DougDoug. I've watched his streams for a while and know he has a video about how to be a good streamer. I think it might be worth checking out. You might find it helpful. Anyway, good luck, man. I'm rooting for you. All right. That's a good comment. That's a good comment. I'm going to check out DougDoug. Make it as annoying as possible. His voice is annoying. Mucha just told us his voice is annoying. Very interesting. Very interesting. Now, that's not something I think is true. That's something he thinks is true. We can sense his true thoughts about himself through his comments, okay? Let's go here. Now, the thing is, I try to make you sound like a cowboy Chad, and you have this... Oh, wait, we need to update something. Hold on, sorry.
Little rats aren't going to back off, eh?
He called me what?
Just to continue to gather crystals and
I love DougDoug, says Heinz. He loves DougDoug. Who is DougDoug? Doesn't he do a fucking political podcast? Is that who I'm thinking of? Who's DougDoug? Let's look up DougDoug. I play DigDoug. We should do a DigDoug stream. Yes, DougDoug does have a political podcast. I will watch his video because I'm trying to get any intel I possibly can. Anyways. Yes, thank you for the comment. That is actually helpful. Because I was thinking I should be watching, like, videos on, like, how to do this better. Because I'm like, how the fuck do I do this? Okay, you're fucking stupid. No, now we have to jump. But yes, thank you for the comment. I appreciate that. I will look that up. Don't. Hit him in the head. We should do a DigDoug challenge stream where we try to get the highest score in DigDoug. Is that possible? Like beating DigDoug for the first time. Hit him in the head. So what kind of content does DigDoug make? Let's just start copying other streamers. Oh, we lost our other half. Me when my wife leaves me. What kind of content does Dig Dug make? Heinz, you know about Dig Dug. What kind of content does he make? Jump, jump, jump. He does have a podcast called Lemonade Stand, and it's just more... Okay, I just died. Did I just die? No. Oh, no, we lost the fucking... Okay, we have to die now. Sorry, everybody, we lost the box. There's no way. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I love you. We have reached 50... Oh my god, I gotta die again. He does have a podcast called Lemonade Stand. It's more just informational, but really funny guy, and I'm getting the same vibe from you. Yes, thank you, thank you. We have the same vibe as Dig Dug. Who followed, by the way? Who was that? I love Dig Dug. Isn't that 50 followers? Are we at 50 followers? Apple Core. Did I just say? Did I just pronounce Apple? It's like that one song, Apples and Bananas. I like to eat. Apples and bananas. All right, guys, we're at the 50 follower goal. You know what that means? We all take off our shirts. So if you guys would like to start, I will be here. I'll wait for you guys to take off your shirt first, and then I'll take off mine. But that's what happens at 50 followers. We take off our shirts. Tomorrow, once we get to 100, we take off our pants. So keep following along for that if you're interested. But thank you, Apple, what is it? Apple Core Noah. Thank you. Do you like to eat Apples and Bananas? He does a lot of 2D platform games, usually with a nice twist to it to make it funny. His chat is funny as hell. Okay, guys? So it seems like what we need to do to be Dig Dug is we need to do 2D platform games with a nice twist to make it more funny, and you guys also need to be more funny. So I would work on that if I were you. I will figure out the 2D platformer and the nice twist. You guys just figure out the funny part, okay? Once you guys figure out the funny part, we will be good. Now, that's not me insulting you. I'm just saying, look, it's a team effort. This is a team effort, okay? This is a team effort. Dodge. What kind of twist does he do? Because I'm trying to figure out what twist we can put on our content to make it more enjoyable and more... to increase the stakes, if you will. Because I want to increase the stakes of the content. Okay, quickly, get the box. Get the box before it... Thank you. So what kind of twist does he do? Because maybe we could do... No, you're a fucking... Okay, right into the camera. Hello? It's I. Okay, hold on. Get this before it breaks. Okay, nice. Good job. Good job, me. Okay, boxes are destroyed. I like to eat. God damn, bro. I like to eat. Apples and bananas. Who remembers that song, bro? That shit was too lit. Get this. OP. I'm holding in P right now, and I just spat all over my keyboard. That was for you. I do it for you. Easy. Okay, we have to beat this guy. This is the elite fighter. Or we can just dodge him. We can just dodge him. That is also an option. Who knew? Who knew? I knew. I knew. Okay, just let the boxes blow up. Get out of here, you stupid. Okay, we have to get this. We have to get this before it destroys. Before it destroys itself and becomes a problem for us later on. Okay. Load this up. Walk in. You know, as a child, I just saw, look, you guys remember that episode of SpongeBob? I know you do. I know you do. That episode of SpongeBob where the moth goes really close to the screen. You guys remember that? The jump scare moth? That awakened a fear inside of me of bugs and little critters, especially the flying ones, the flying variety. It awakened that inside of me horribly, horribly. Ever since then, I've been scared of the flying creatures, okay, the flying critters. Now, birds and stuff like that, I think they're less scary than a bug, okay, they're less scary than a bug, okay. But the flying critters, okay, we have to, okay, hold on, dodge. Okay, I'm a frog now, what the fuck? Okay, we did not dodge. We also have 13 lives, which is very good. But yes, those little critters awoken. I think the twist doesn't even have to be good as long as it's original, because you just don't be another streamer. What do you mean don't be another streamer? Like, we want to be original. Don't be another streamer, okay? So what twist could we do? Let's try and think originally here, okay? We play... First, we have to figure out the game. First, we have to... Banana Bean, hello? Banana Bean 1, hello? I think this is the first time I've seen you in this chat. Go ahead and follow. Go ahead and follow for me. Just hit that button below. Don't worry. Don't worry. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. It hurts me when you don't, but... Banana Bean, what's up? Yep, see? The sound effect that we all want to hear. Now, we just needed that to happen on repeat for the next 9 hours. Banana Bean, how are you today? This is the first time I've spoken to you. Are you a boy, a woman? Are they, them? How do you identify? Let's get into it. Let's get straight to brass tacks, okay? Let's just get straight. I'm a boy, not a man. You're a boy, not a man. Does this blow up my box? Oh my god, we have to die. All right, die. I'm great today. How are you? A man. See, he corrected himself. He corrected himself. He said, "Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Just because I'm on the platform for the children does not mean I am one." Anyways, today is a glorious day, as you can read by the title. Today is the day. Now, what is that day? What is that day? Well, what day is it actually? It's Friday. It's Friday the 10th, and that's a good day because where did you find the stream from? That's a good question. That's a good question. Bean, where did you find the stream from? We're doing marketing and analysis right now. We're trying to figure out which of our platforms... Jump. Oh, we're so good. YouTube. Wow. Wow. Everybody say wow. Wait, I'm going to Twitch for this. Thank you. Thank you. He's going to Twitch for this. Everybody, we're moving to Twitch. Okay, get your boxes. Get your boxes. The goal we're doing today, okay? The goal we're doing today is get all these fucking boxes. Which YouTube video, though? There's been a lot of YouTube videos. I gotta believe. Hello. Hold on. Do we have a new follower goal? Because we've extended past it. We've extended well beyond our follower goal. How do we update our follower goal? Whatever. We'll just update the text and figure that out later. Okay, we'll figure it. Better. You're seething. I am seething. I am seething. I'm seething and raging. Oh, you mean the video about... I see. No, we have to redo this. I forgot I uploaded that long-form video. Apparently that's doing well. What the hell? People are actually joining the stream from that? Wow. Yeah, I forgot I uploaded that. That video took so long to make, too. Or not make. It took like 20 minutes to make. But to actually edit it, I just took forever, bro. I took forever. Anyways, back to the fucking game. Well, that's good. That's good that our marketing material is bringing in customers, okay? We're bringing customers in through the door, and now all we have to do is sell them. We have to sell them on a lifestyle that they want, okay? So we have to figure out what lifestyle our viewers want, and then how we can sell them on that. So, like, you know how when you look at a Coke commercial, there's a lot of beautiful women and beautiful men, and they all have, like, nice cars, and they're all smiling and things like that? We have to do that for our audience. We have to make them believe that watching HimHamStar TV on Twitch.com every day for the next 365 days will change their lifestyle into something that they want, something that they crave. We have to do that. That's the most important thing we can do, is sell a lifestyle. Do reaction videos, trust. Now, we have to... I think reaction content is lowbrow and lazy, okay? No offense to any React viewers, any React lovers. Trust me, we'll get there someday. Thank you, thank you. But I think React content, I think we can do a lot better than React content. But the thing is that I think the best thing I am good at, okay, in this Twitch game, is I'm pretty good at... Yeah, what the fuck? Is I'm pretty good at talking, okay? What the fuck? Oh, Jesus, what the hell? I'm jumping on a dead body? Anyways, I think I'm pretty good at talking. Do you only like streaming? What's your interest? Do I only like streaming? You should play some party games. Okay, there's a lot to respond to here. So I want to be careful in my thoughts. I want to be considerate. I want to be thoughtful in my thoughts. Fuck you. Kidding. What I want to do... Okay, party games. I was thinking about doing a stream where we play all of the WarioWare games, at least the single-player ones, in one sitting. I think that would take like 20 hours. So it'd be like a 20-hour stream. We do them all in one sitting. Like we beat them all in one sitting. I think that's a decent idea. I think the people would love it. I think they'd go crazy for it. They'd be like, "Oh my god!" Okay. And then what did he said? Reaction videos. I think. Okay. Well, like I was saying, I think I'm good at talking. How did the frog kill me, bro? It's a man. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I think my strength, and I could make this stronger. Okay. We can always make this stronger. Remember that. But I'm decent at talking. Okay. Is there a box we're missing? No. But I'm decent at talking. So I think we want more opportunities to talk. Banana Bean, thank you. Thank you. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for following. I love you. Kiss, kiss. But I think what we want to do is we want more opportunities to talk. So reaction content could be good. That is an interesting theory, okay? Now, literally just find your own way. I agree. I agree. We are finding our own way. Okay, watch this. Watch this. We have to get all the boxes. Okay, is it possible? It's possible. Do you only like streaming? What's your interest? Do I only like streaming? I would say no, I like other things. But I would say I hyper focus on something very often. I get hyper focused on something. And right now, it's streaming. Like, this is the only thing on my mind outside of, like, eating and peeing and finding the love of my life. This is the only thing on my mind, is streaming. It's what I think about. It's what I believe in. It's what I consume. It's what I love. You know what I mean? Like, it's just on my mind 24/7. So, that's what I've been thinking about. Okay, as you can tell, the 2 levels I'm avoiding. Maybe do a reacts for like 2 videos and then just play the game for the rest of the streak. P video next. Stream. Oh, maybe do a reacts for like just like 2 videos. Yeah, we can try. I mean, we can try it once. P video next then. That's the way to go. We could do a P video. Now, how do we make the P video interesting? Maybe we could do like a I held my pee in for 3 hours or like 24 hours. And then we could film me going to the doctor because I get a UTI. Like that would be a good stream and a good video. I don't want to do the water level. I hate water levels. They suck. All right, let's do the motorcycle level then. But yeah, we could hold in our P for the next 24 hours. And then we could film it. And then we could go to the hospital with a urinary tract infection. Now, I think that would be good. I think people would get a kick out of that. Okay, this level is actually lit. There was a time where I was thinking about learning how to ride a motorcycle. And let me just tell you, I did not. Okay, we're trolling. Okay. How am I going to get first place? Obviously not doing that. All gas, no brakes. With, what's that guy's name? Andrew Callahan? Everybody knows him now. Okay, we're not getting the boxes. What the fuck? But yes, I actually taught myself to drive. Believe it or not, this is not a bit. I taught myself to drive, okay? And I remember I ran. Okay, so I taught myself to drive, and to be honest, I wasn't a good driver early on. Like most people, I don't know if anybody just gets it. You know what I mean? Like, maybe there are people who are just naturally gifted, you know, safe drivers. I don't know. But I was not one of them. Because I wanted to push the limits. And so I was driving through my neighborhood. And I was trying to exit the neighborhood, okay? So I'm still in the neighborhood. I'm still in the cul-de-sac. Or not the cul-de-sac. I'm still in suburbia. I live in suburbia, and I was living in suburbia. So, I'm turning down this street, okay? I'm turning down this street. And I'm close to the exit of the neighborhood. But I lose control of the vehicle somehow. I don't know how. Obviously, when you're new to driving, things just kind of happen. You have your hands on the wheel, but you're not really trusting in God yet. So you know what I mean? Like things go astray. Is what I'm trying to get here. Things went astray, and I ran into somebody's house. Now, when I say house, I don't mean their actual house. I mean the front. I ran into their front yard, and they had like bricks. Their yard had levels. Okay, it had like level 1. You step up the steps, and then it had bricks. You know what I mean? It had like a flower bed type of thing. I ran into that and destroyed it, okay? I destroyed it. And so, me being the new driver I am, I just ran away. I just drove away. I said, you know what? This is not my problem anymore. This is the universe's problem. I may have caused it, but I'm an actor of chaos. And, you know, that's all I can do. I can only be an actor of chaos. So I ran away. I drove away and I went about my business. And then I came back to my neighborhood later, and there was cops outside their house, okay? There was cops outside their house. I was like, oh no, oh no. Somehow this is going to come back to me. So I was scared. I was shaking in my boots. I was like, oh my God. The police are here. They have detectives out. They have the sniffing canines. The canines are going to sniff my scent on their flower bed somehow. And they're going to find my house and they're going to kill me. They're going to kill me. They're going to take me into jail. And then I'm going to be molested by a much larger man than myself. So I was like, I can't be molested by a much larger man. It's just not on my agenda for the week. So what did I do? Now this is where my true character comes out, okay? Because you guys might think this guy, his true character, what is it? What is the color of his soul? I went to their house, and this time I walked, so I walked over to their house because I didn't want to drive and, you know, potentially have it happen again. So I walked over to their house, and I knocked on their door, and I said, hey, I saw the police here a few days ago. I just want, like, a man opened the door. Okay, first a man opened the door. He was a grizzled man, slightly overweight. He looked mad. He looked mad when he opened the door. I said, hey, I just wanted you to know, I saw some police here the other day, and I noticed, or no, I saw some police here the other day, and I just want you to say that the person who ran into your garden bed, that was me. I admitted it was me, okay? Honesty is the best policy. That's what I truly believe. In his head, he furrowed his brow a little bit, and he said, it's okay. And then his wife came to the door. Presumably his wife, maybe his mistress, maybe his sister, maybe his cousin. I don't know. Look, all relationships are valid in the eyes of God, okay? Anyways, they could be polyamorous. I have no idea. But anyways, his wife, his girlfriend, came over to the door and said, what happened? And he explained the situation. And then she said, maybe we can help you rebuild the wall. You know what I mean? Like, really rebuild the wall, the Great Wall of China style. Okay? And the man said, no, it's okay. He's done enough. And then he let me go. And that's the story. That's the story of how honesty is the best policy. And ever since then, I have not ran into anything in my car. Well, actually, that's not true. I've actually ran into stuff with my car. I've scraped it against stuff. In fact, the other day, okay. Now this, I'm not happy to admit, okay? I'm not happy to admit. Okay, and honestly, I'm too deep into this story to not admit it, okay? But I would rather not admit this. The other day, I was trying to park somewhere. Okay, I was trying to park, and I scraped the car next to me. Okay, I just scraped it a little bit with my car, just a little bit, okay? Like, not a lot, okay? And what did I do? Okay, in classic fashion, you can see a trend here. You can see a trend. I just drove away. I just drove away and parked somewhere else. Like, I still had to go into where I was going to be parked at. I just drove away and parked somewhere else. I was like, you know what? This is, again, I'm an agent of chaos. This is not my problem. And I did look at the car, and look, there was just, my car is like tan. They had a white car. There was just a little scrape of tan, okay? Just a little scrape of tan. I did not damage their car, okay? It's more so like I just gave them like a tramp stamp of, you know, tan, okay? It's not that big of a deal, okay, guys? It's not that big of a deal. I know you want me to be an honest, upstanding member of society, but the problem is that I have things to do. I have things to do. Okay, how do we beat this fucking level, though? My friend got arrested because he was honest. What happened? Look, I still believe honesty is the best policy. Honesty has never failed me, okay? Honesty has never failed me. And okay. Honestly, honesty has never failed me. I think if I'm honest and I get arrested, then that's better than lying and not getting arrested, okay? Like, drug-related stuff on school grounds. Well, maybe he had it coming to him, okay? Selling drugs to children is not a good crime, okay? It's not a good crime. But I think, like, if I'm honest and I get arrested or I get in trouble, then you know what? I had it coming, you know what I mean? But I can't live a lie, okay? I know I just said I did live a lie. Well, I didn't live a lie because I just admitted it. But I can't live a lie, okay? I would rather get arrested and get in trouble and have my life ruined than live a lie. It's just too painful to live a lie. Also, fuck this guy for being in my way. It's just too painful to live a lie, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how people do it. That's why me, as a streamer, I have to be my authentic self and tell you guys, I hate this fucking game right now because I can't figure it out, and I'm going to freak out and scream and throw my controller out the wall. That's going to happen soon. Would you want to be #1 streamer? I want to be #1 streamer. Who's the #1 streamer right now? Isn't it Jinxie? Like, okay, the top streamers are probably like Jinxie, Stream, or what is his name? Speed. How popular do you want to be? I would want to be. How popular would I want to be? It depends. It depends. Like, I don't think I could be #1 streamer because I just think like the amount of effort. Like, think about how often Speed streams. Like, you know what I mean? Like, or Kaisen. I mean, Kaisenat doesn't really stream that often, but like he got 1 million views on his first stream back. But think about how often like Speed streams and the kind of stunts he does. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's traveling all across the world. Like, he's doing things like that. And I'm not opposed to doing things like that. That would be fun as hell. I think like if I had 10K viewers, that'd be sick. If I had 1K viewers, that would be sick. If I had 100 viewers, that would be sick. If I had 10 viewers, that'd be sick. Like, anything would be sick. I think if I could also get your mouse off the screen. What are you doing? I think if I could just support myself comfortably off the stream, I would be pretty happy. But I also want to keep pushing. So I don't want to get to the point to where we're complacent and our content is like, you know, boring. Like, I do want to keep pushing and like, you know, I always want to be trying to make a better stream, a better product, a better, you know, a better joke, you know. So I think like naturally that would lead to like if you know you're doing that well and you're executing on that, you know, thoroughly, you would just grow naturally. But yeah. So I think like as long as I can support myself comfortably, I think like being Ludwig size would be great. I often think of Ludwig as like you know, that's what I'm trying to do, I guess. Like, not trying to do, but like I'm like, okay, if I was Ludwig size, that would be great. Like, he gets like 10K viewers. He gets like anywhere from 5K to like 16K viewers, you know what I mean? So that'd be fantastic, you know. But yeah, and I think about like I think you'll make it. Thank you, thank you. I think one thing is that like because I do watch a lot of streamers, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I do. I don't really watch their streams, but I watch like their content on YouTube, and I just follow the scene. To be honest, I just follow like, you know, the trending stuff that's going on, and I did that before I started streaming. But I think about like someone like Maya Higa with Alveus and stuff like that, and I would like if I had a large audience, I would like to like try and use it to like do something good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what cause I would like to, you know, help out. Maybe like honestly, I was thinking like homelessness, but it would be cool to like try and do something. Like, if my money was good, if my audience was large enough, I would like to try and do something, you know, productive for society, you know, and mobilize the people who like me into, you know, doing something good for the world. Because I think that would just be like, you know, like, if I'm making enough money, like, what else are we going to do? You know what I mean? Like, obviously better streams, but like, you know, we could also just like, you know, help the world. Why not? Like, you know, as long as it's not cringe, you know? Don't let the fame change you. Guys, we have like 4 viewers, okay? We're not... Heinz, you keep saying this. Heinz, you keep saying don't let the fame change you. Bro, I'm so glad you believe in me, but we have like 4 viewers, bro. We have 4 viewers, okay? We get like 100 views. Bro is going to get 10 views and immediately spit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Once we get his supercar, it's over, guys. It's over, guys, okay? It's gone straight to my head. It's gone straight to my head. I don't fucking care anymore. I'm turning my back on my family and all my friends, and I'm gonna go live in Las Vegas, and I'm going to just play. I'm just gonna play blackjack and sleep with hookers all day. Okay, trust me. That's the true goal. That's the true mission. So we're working on that ever so slowly. But anyways, how do we beat this level? Yes, fame is getting to me already, okay? We have 4 subscribers. And I'm not gonna lie, when I got that 4th subscriber, I was like, I think I can quit my job. I think I can quit my fucking job, bro. I was like, you know what I mean? I mean, like, I'm making money. It is cool, though, to make money off this. I mean, obviously, right now, it's like $10 a month. But, like, dude, making $10 a month? Oh my god, bro. We fucking made it. We fucking made it, dude. We made it. We made it. We have nothing to worry about. The universe will support us. No, we missed a box, damn it. Okay, whatever. Let's try and beat the level, please, please, please. No, oh my, and we missed the, okay. We're pissed. Do you have plans of moving? I would like to move out of the state I'm in. I'm in Arizona. I would like to move out of Arizona, yes. If I was, like, a big streamer, I would probably move to, like, where other streamers are. But honestly, I don't think I'd enjoy living in, like, California. Mostly because of the traffic. I think things like that. Like, things like that are annoying to me. It's not like the people or anything like that. It's just, like, traffic and stuff like that. I would be really upset if it took me a long time to get places. Like, I would be so annoyed, and it would be hard for me to deal with. But, I think I wouldn't want to move to Austin, Texas, either. I mean, one of my siblings is in Austin, Texas, so, like, or she's in Texas, so, it's not, like, out of the question, but, yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to moving. I really want to live in New York. I've always wanted to live in New York, so that's where no, please, 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 please. Yes. Do you have what games do you play? We play mostly games like this, like PS1, PS2, like just old retro titles. But we're getting a lot of suggestions for like more modern games. Like people are like, you should play Elden Ring, you should play like Subnautica. So I don't know. We might try something like that. We might try a more modern game and see how I like it and see how it does. But like personally, I don't really play modern games that much. Like I've never played Elden Ring.
Well, you've
I've never played any of the Dark
played
Souls really.
before, but I never expected you to make
He
it
plays
this
evil
far.
murder games. Yeah, true.
If you don't
True.
turn back, I
But yeah,
will
I usually just
inflict 1,000 years of suffering on you
download a game and then I'm like, all right, we're
and
playing
the
that today.
universe.
But yeah, I would like to do like challenges too, like we talked about. Like, you know, do what you want, man. Just do games that make you happy. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm fucking saying. Okay, we're in the water level. I agree. It does show on the stream. Because, yeah, streaming every day, I've talked about this before, but there are days where I'm just, like, not feeling it. Because, you know, you can't feel it every day. Like, and I'm also not... I'm a fairly introverted person, so I need a lot of time alone. Like, and I would say I need a lot of time alone compared to other people. And so, you know, obviously I'm alone in this, you know, like, I'm just in my room. But, like, I have to be extroverted. I have to be entertaining and talking to the camera and things like that. But yeah, it can be kind of like taxing for me. So that's one thing. Oops, I died. So there are days where I'm just like too tired, and so it shows in the stream. Like today was one of those days. I turned the stream on and I was like, oh man, I'm tired, bro. But you know, I think you just gotta like it's like a switch you have to. Yeah, it is a good way to practice talking to people. That's for sure. It's like a switch you have to turn on, like being entertaining. When is the baseball spin? Oh, yes. The basketball spin will happen soon. We might not do it today, honestly, because I do have to go to work. This is pretty entertaining. That's good. That's good. Because, yeah, so, like, I really am trying to put my best foot forward with this. I mean that, honestly. Like, I'm making content every day. I'm trying to get better at streaming it itself. Like, I'm working on being more entertaining, yada yada. You know, trying to come up with better ideas, you know, just everything. Like, I really do care about this. And, like, you know, it turning out well. Like, you know, this is like a dream of mine, you know what I mean? So I'm really putting my best foot forward. And so the first streams I had, I was not entertaining at all. I would just, like, it was hard. It was hard. And so, I think I've definitely improved. And, like, I've even signed up for improv classes. So I can hopefully like become even more entertaining and a better storyteller. And I think those start on the 15th. So like I'm trying everything I can think of to try and get better at this. You know, like I'm trying to do everything. And so I'm hoping it'll pay off because, you know, like we'll see. Later during. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. It's just that my job starts at like 3 or 4. So I go into work like late. Which is good. Because then I can wake up, I can edit, and then I can just start my stream. But it's bad because I do think I have a younger audience, which I don't know why. I don't know why. But yeah. Bro, sorry to bring up Doug. I don't mind. I mean, like, again, it's like it's like you have to look at like what the pros are doing, so to speak, to like get better. You know what I mean? Oh, really? He did that? That's awesome. Because yeah, I was like, I wonder if this will work. But yeah, that's reassuring because I was curious, like, will this actually result in better streams? You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, god damn it, that's crazy. I didn't know he did that. I don't watch his content at all. Like, just nothing against him. I don't think he was in my algorithm. You know what I mean? Like, but I will look into him now. Did he say anything about it? Like, what did he say about the improv classes, if you know? Because I'm, like, curious. When does your job end? My job ends at, like 11:30. God damn it. So I go in at, like, 4, and then I get out of the job, like, at 11:30, and I probably get home at, like, 12. So it's pretty late. But yeah, I was also, like, thinking about writing jokes and stuff so I can get better at jokes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying everything. I did do that for a little bit, but, my, what's it called? My schedule has been a little busy. Oh, interesting. I squirt more than Squirtle. Hello, hello, hello. Yellow, hello, hello. We're still holding in a P. That is cool. I'm glad I'm not the only one who had that idea. That means the idea might be good. Also the P thing. Wait, he held in his P? What do you mean he held in his P? What the fuck? Wait, what do you mean? Like, when did he say he held in his P? I'm confused. What, did he just bring it up? How did we lose all these fucking levels, bro? Or all these boxes? That's interesting. Maybe we're, like, I believe in, like, personality, or I don't believe in them, but I like personality typing systems. Yellow, yes, yes, yes. I believe in personality systems, I like them. I like to see what they say. But maybe me and him are the same personality archetype. That'd be interesting. Maybe we both hold in our P and do improv. We're the same. Me and Doug are the same. It's true. It's true. He's angry.
Little vermin are way too stupid to understand what you're getting yourselves into. This time you've done it.
Really? Okay, that's interesting. So there's a lot we can do. You should do a... Yeah, let me just ask him. Hey, can we do a collab?
You're on my time, you little skunk.
Hey, by the way, I have 6 viewers. Can we do a collab? It's worth your time, trust me. Okay, I have no idea what to do here. Okay, let's see. I think we gotta spin those away. Bro, he might take that. I doubt he would take that, guys. Guys. He would not take that. What are we supposed to do here? Okay, jump. You guys have a lot of faith in me as a streamer so far. Jesus. Yeah, guys, just go and talk to the guy with 1 million views. He'll fuck with you heavy. Believe you me. Okay, dodge. Dodge. Bro, he loves random shit like that. Guys, you guys are insane. Do you know how many questions he gets, like, how many people are probably like, hey, can we collab a day? Come on, guys. Come on. Use your brain. Use your brain. That's funny AF. You guys. We'll try it. We'll try. I'll send him an email. My people will email his people, okay? We'll get into it. God damn it. Right at the end? Yeah, but they don't have 6 viewers. True. Guys, 6 viewers. You guys fuck with me heavy. I fuck with you guys heavy, damn. Alright, we're getting to Doug Doug. You know what they say, like you're 5 levels of separation away? Like we're 5 people away from speaking to Doug Doug directly. So I just need to find somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows Doug Doug. That's all we need. That's all we need. And once we find somebody who knows Doug Doug, we'll speak to him directly and say, hey man, hey, my viewers think like we're really similar and they really want to see content together. And I think it could be fire, bro. I think it could be fire, bro. There's more than 5 people here. Okay, so we're very close to speaking to Doug Doug. One of you could know Doug Doug's sister's friend's brother. And then from there, we just go down the line, right? We just go down the line. And we speak to them, and then 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 we speak to Doug Doug. It's a good plan. It's possible. Oh my god. This guy's hard. Jump. How did I die there? Okay, I'm getting frustrated. Somebody bring out the Doug Doug. Me and Doug Doug speedrun Dig Dug. I'll see what I can do. Thank you, thank you. I know his dog's best friend's cousin. I'll get in touch for you. Thank you guys, thank you guys. That's all we need is his dog's best friend's cousin. And again, so we speak to the dog's best friend. I know his dog's best friend. So we speak to the cousin. Okay, we speak to the cousin. We schmooze the cousin. We say, hey, how's it going? How's it going? Nice hair, dude. Nice hair. I love your shoes. Okay, we schmooze him, and we say, hey, would you happen to know Mike? He's best friends with Doug Doug's dog. He's like, oh, I do know Mike. I do know Mike. Yeah, I can introduce you. It's okay. Like, here's his Instagram handle. Just tell him you know me. So then we'll speak to Mike. We'll be like, yo, what's up, Mike? What's up? Hey, I spoke to Johnny, you know, your cousin, and he told me you know Doug Doug's dog. I'll be like, yeah, I know. God damn it. But yes, that is what will happen. We'll speak to Doug Doug. We'll ask him to do the collab. What collab should we do? God damn it. If you had to collab with Doug Doug, what would you do? I would do pinball. He would do pinball. Look, we've been wanting to play pinball on stream. Okay, we've been wanting to play. Why pinball? Does Doug Doug like pinball? We have to social engineer our interaction with Doug Doug. So he says, damn, you're cool. Okay, dodge. Dodge. Lucha? Lucha. Okay, jump. Jump. Interesting, interesting. Yes, we were thinking about doing a space pinball. How did I die? Okay, low-key, I'm going to freak out. I'm going to take it out on my chat, and I'm sorry for that. Okay, dodge. Okay, we have to win this. We have to win this. We have to use our big brain. We have to use our big brain and lock in. We cannot keep trolling. We cannot keep trolling. Okay, jump. We know the gameplay loop, but for some reason, we're trolling our ass off. Do you know anything cool stuff like coding? Do you know anything cool stuff like coding, for example? Do I know any cool stuff like coding? I mean, back in the day, okay, so I've done a lot of stuff. Back in the day, I was a freelance writer, so I used to write for a living. It's probably that's basically about it. Cool stuff, I mean, I've coded before. I've spent like 25 hours learning to code, and I was like, this sucks ass. This is the most boring thing I could do with my time. I will never do it again. So no, probably not. I can doodle. I know how to doodle. I'm a good doodler. All right, we beat him.
My time is up.
My time is up. Goodbye.
Soon will be too.
What did we get? To spin longer and faster, or to glide while in the air, press the square button repeatedly. Okay, very good. Very good. Do you guys know anything cool, like coding, for example?
You insolent, insignificant morons! By defeating entropy, you have placed us all in grave risk!
Crash, Coco, you must realize that this time twister machine is very delicate.
What
Without
time
Dr.
twister machine?
Entropy's constant care and control, who knows what it will do?
Interesting, interesting. I know how to build in Minecraft, true. Doing engineer university, so okay, you do know how to do things. You know how to do the cool things. You do know how to do that. Okay, we can spin in the air. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, we're almost at the last level. But unfortunately, I have... Did we already beat this level? No, we did not beat this level. Unfortunately, I have to leave because I have work. I have work soon. So unfortunately, guys, I have to leave. If you like and enjoyed the stream, please give it a follow. It means a lot. If you like YouTube videos, go follow my YouTube channel, youtube.com/himhamster. Himhamstar, sorry. We are streaming every day for the next 365 days, okay? This was day 40, so we have 325 days left, okay? Bro, remember me when you're famous? Mucha, man, I'll remember you when I'm famous, and I'll remember you tomorrow because I know you're showing up. Anyways, guys, please follow the stream if you liked it. Tune in tomorrow.